Hi, I'm carolvonarnim, and thank you for tuning in. I created this channel because so many people were asking me what it is I do to stay so young looking. I am 64 years old. People think I'm in my mid-40s, maybe late 40s, but they're never even close to being able to guess my actual age. What do I do? Well, it's not that simple because there are a lot of things that I do and have done throughout my life, I feel, that have contributed to the fact that I look a lot younger than my actual age. And so that I could explain it for this channel, I broke it into 4 different parts. And those 4 parts are the things that I do, but in categories. And I hope you'll tune in because what I endeavor to create with this channel is the most comprehensive set of videos that explain how to look and feel and be more youthful for your age. And it's never too late to start, for one. And I also want to save you a lot of money. While I believe there's a time and a place for plastic surgery, I try to leave that as your last resort. Try everything else first. Try all these things I suggest first before you go even to a dermatologist, because frankly, you don't even need to waste money on expensive treatments from a dermatologist's office. So let's get started. The number one thing I'll talk about is attitude, lifestyle, and exercise. I grouped those 3 things together because they're critical and they're all sort of intertwined, if you will. So getting exercise is critical to staying and being more youthful. Without the exercise component, yes, whatever you do will help you if you follow along in these videos. But if you do all of it, I feel you have the biggest chance of being successful. So exercise and lifestyle, getting outside, enjoying your life, and also having the right attitude, because living in this stressful world, it ages us. Living in pollution, it ages us. But the more you get out, enjoy life, the more you exercise, the more youthful you're going to feel and be. So those 3 things combined, exercise, lifestyle, and attitude, having this positive attitude, living in love, living in gratitude, you'd be amazed at how important those elements are to staying and being more youthful. Now, the second thing we're going to be talking about, nutrition. Nutrition is huge. I can't emphasize enough the importance of good nutrition. I started at 18 years old, eliminating as much as I could refined sugar from my diet. It's a crazy coincidence, but I just happened to pick up a book about yeast and how bad yeast was for your body when you had too much of it. And yeast feeds on sugar. So what did I do? I cut out sugar, or at least as much sugar as I could from my life. And I've been doing that since I was 18, so over 40 years ago. And of course you can't avoid sugar completely. Sugar is in everything. It's in fruits and vegetables. And eventually everything in your body, some doctors will tell you, turns into sugars. But it makes a big difference how you get those particular sugars into your system. So eliminating sugar, for example. Another huge thing, processed foods. Almost as bad as sugars. Processed foods, again, they will age you. They will make you feel sluggish and tired. They will cripple your immune system. So anything that's processed, in other In other words, anything that you can't just look at the ingredients and recognize all of those things on the list. So processed foods, avoid them at all costs. Also, you're going to get processed foods when you eat out. So going to fast food, you can't help it. Every once in a while, I have to have a Big Mac or some kind of a cheeseburger and fries, but it's only on rare or special occasions that I do that. So eliminating processed foods, as much refined sugar as you can, eating healthy, eating green things, so important. We're going to be talking about that in another video that follows, but we're just going over this is the overview of the things that I'm going to talk about. So after diet is acids and creams and things that you put on your face before you go to bed, or the things you put on your face before you go to work or start your day. And also acids, peels, retin A. We're going to talk about all those things because I will tell you, I am an expert with retin A. I started using it when I was a teenager and had broken out in acne. And as you can see now, I don't have any acne scars, and it's largely due to the fact that I've done some peels, and I've used retin A for fine lines, and followed all the things I'm going to be telling you about in this set of videos. So, acids, retin A, and the creams you can put on your face, including sunscreen, critical component of looking and feeling your best. And another thing we're going to talk about again is this notion of wasting your money on things that aren't going to give you the most impact. And that includes these department store creams that cost an arm and a leg. I once spent about $250. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I do know what I was thinking. I was thinking I'm going to use this cream, and all of these promises of looking and feeling great just from a cream, they were going to come true, when in fact I just threw my money away. There are products you can buy, especially now that you have products online that you can buy. You can buy almost anything online these days, but being able to buy specific products like niacinamide, wonderful for your face, hyaluronic acid, wonderful, and then all the peels, the TCH peel, all wonderful that you can now buy them online and you don't have to go to an expensive retail operation. So you're going to get the best bang for your buck with the products I'm going to tell you about following. Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about is my favorite thing of all, so I saved it for the end. And that is, we're going to talk about all the devices you can buy now online or perhaps at a store that will help you achieve your best look, your most youthful look, and help you make your skin fabulous, your hair fabulous, and again, keep you out of the dermatologist or the plastic surgeon's office for as long as possible. Those devices include things like near-infrared light therapy. I love near-infrared light therapy and red light therapy and blue light therapy. Light is the key to life. It's the source of life. But the full spectrum isn't necessarily good for you. In fact, it's terrible to go out in the sun without sunscreen, as you know. However, certain spectrums of light are very beneficial. The red light, that wavelength, is very good at actually stimulating collagen. It's also really good for hair growth. I noticed right away when I bought my red light wand that it was helping with hair growth. I didn't expect that. The main reason I bought my little red light therapy, I was getting a bag under my eye, only on the side I sleep on, and I had a little scar on my nose from wearing glasses all my life. And I had read the red light would help with those scars. Well, guess what? They did. But the added benefit of having it help my hair growth was amazing. So I ended up buying a bigger red light device and loved that so much that I bought an even bigger device. So now I have a really large red light therapy device that has about 300 LEDs in it compared to the 30 from the first device I bought. But I had such good results that The next thing we're going to talk about is the high frequency wand. I remember this device when I was a teenager back in the 70s because I had acne and my mother took me to the dermatologist. This little plug-in device I found online. It was about a couple $100, like many of the devices I talk about. And it does several things. The first thing that I bought it for is acne. It has a special attachment. These attachments simply pop in and out, but the one for acne is pointy, the one for doing facials is a little rounder, and it is good for firming the skin and stimulating the skin, and I really can feel it. You can feel it stimulating the skin. It's also pumping oxygen into your skin. You can use it with a mask, and I'm going to show you how to use it with a mask soon enough, so stay tuned. The other thing that I didn't realize would happen with this device is, much like the red light therapy device, this device, the high frequency one with this comb attachment, did amazing things for my hair. As I said before, had a receding hairline. I could see my hair thinning where I could see my scalp. And I started using this almost every other day, just combing it through my hair, and I noticed amazing results. I could see even more hair coming in. The red light helped a lot, but this and the red light, wow, it was the dynamic duo. So I highly recommend the high frequency wand. It's the bang for your buck. It's amazing. I even use it on tightening the skin on my back, if you could believe that. And I had really good results. I will show you the before and after on my back later. So that's the high frequency wand. The next tool in my arsenal is this IPL laser device, an intense light pulse device that works by pulsing light into your skin. I bought it primarily to remove the hair on my legs and the few unsightly hair I get once in a while. Like I would always get a couple under my nose and a couple under my chin as I got older. And this device really worked on my hair, on removing the hair on my legs. It takes a while. It's not going to happen with one use or two uses. It's going to take months of consistent use. You actually only use it maybe twice a week, and you'll have great results in about 5-6 weeks, but you can tell over time it's helping because the hairs that come in are finer and finer. And great product. I felt it was you got a lot of bang for your buck. It has 3 settings, however. It's not just for hair removal. It has a skincare setting that you can use anywhere on your body to stimulate collagen. I used it a lot on my chin and my face, and I noticed really good results. I felt like these little lines, and those little lines that start forming around your mouth started to go away with this device. I don't like Botox. I like knitting my eyebrows together on occasion, but I had a little line on both sides of my face. Well, on one side, it's already gone, completely gone, having used this device. And the lines under my mouth have also diminished. So I'm a work in progress. I'm going to keep using this great handy IPL laser device, and I hope to see even greater results. The third thing it does, because it has those 3 settings, it's acne control. And again, I still break out. Yesterday I had pimples on my nose. So there's a setting here for acne as well. So, boy, when you have the acne between the blue light therapy, the high frequency one that I showed you earlier, and this device, I'm telling you that acne isn't going to stay around very long. So that's the IPL device. The microcurrent. This little device replaces a really big machine that was used decades ago. I had a friend who would go to costly microcurrent treatments just to tighten the muscles on the neck. For me, that was the worst thing. I remember 3 years ago taking Christmas photos at a fireplace, and all I could see in the prints were these sagging muscles under my neck. Well, guess what? This device really helped. Again, it's not going to work overnight. It's something you use consistently, and you use it with a special cream or gel. It's more like a gel that you apply to your face, and it has metals, very safe, in it, and you let it, the gel sit on your skin for a few minutes, because you really want this device to penetrate deep beyond your skin and into the muscle. And boy, you can feel it. And like all the devices, or most of them anyway, they have settings that, you know, if you're afraid of pain, then you can start at the very low setting and eventually work your way up. This device works, and you know how I know it works is I used it on my forehead above my eyebrow, and I noticed the next day I had frown lines. Not necessarily a good thing for some of you, but I could see that it had tightened my muscle and was causing a frown line. So, you know, not a bad thing. It eventually went away, but you know it's working. I've used it all over my face. Great little device. Again, very affordable. A couple $100, I believe, maybe a few hundred with some of the attachments, and you have to use it with the gel. Otherwise, don't waste your money. But again, this is the microcurrent device. We're going to talk about it a lot more in a follow-up video. The micro needle device. We're going to talk about this little pernicious guy that pokes little holes in your skin. It is good for helping some of these creams and products penetrate deep into your skin, especially the hyaluronic acid. So this is another device I like. This wasn't very expensive, again, around $200, and the benefits, yes, for the deeper lines, like these little lines under my mouth, this was beneficial because it's essentially causing damage to your skin, and in response, your skin is creating new collagen, which is a good thing, always a good thing. We're going to talk about this and a lot of other devices, so stay tuned. I am Carol von Arnim. Bye for now. We're going to have fun.